D-Matter versus DK, of course, is going to be the battle for our series here in this BO5. Once upon a time, this matchup was all about fast expanding, where at first, it looked super strong for Undeads. You guys may remember in Super League Season 1, when Labby had the miracle run, undefeated in the group stage. Much of that thanks to his great build of Fast Expo against Night Elf. It seemed very, very strong, until the Night Elves finally, at some point, found the perfect counter strat, counter expansion, and suddenly, that build, that strat, didn't seem so good anymore. Now it's all about one base again. Game is lagging a little bit for me here. And I think the biggest question for Night Elves these days when facing 1-0 has to be, are they going up against worms or not? I think Life is, like I said earlier, really good at getting ahead early when he has to, when he's going up against worms, when he's battling, when he's brawling in the early game and mid game. He's excellent at that. So I think 1-0's best strategy here actually is not going to be going worms, but rather going tier 3 expansion. I think Life makes one big strategic mistake on tier 3, and that is being overly aggressive against the expansion when he could just expand, in my estimation. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but that's the way it seems to me. Very passive creeping by 1-0 here so far. Left the middle entirely to the Demon Hunter. Might be able to get both the green camp items, which is kind of unheard of. Oh, but no, now he wants to intercept. The new meta development is 2 worms, 2 wagons. Oh shit! Yeah, I have not seen that at all so far. Interesting. It takes a long time though, doesn't it? Okay, cool, cool. First kill here for the demon. Would love to get some boots. Would love to steal the item as well, but I doubt that's gonna happen. We'll get the boots and the staff. Selling the TP for it is a little bit scary. But Life, as we know, is blessed with amazing mechanics. Demon needs to take a bath. Oh, he's stuck! Oh! Oh! Hunter's Hall gonna be late. It's kind of hilarious that this is the one place he could get stuck in the main base. A little bit unlucky. He clicked the staff on the minimap and ended up in the worst spot. But he's keeping up an experience very well. DK and Demon both gonna get level 3 around the same time, so kept up an experience, got good items, and killed a ghoul. And now it's a Naga second for 1-0. Which leads me to believe this is gonna be no worm play at all. Normally with worms you can only afford to go dual hero. You usually don't have enough money, especially on one base, to go triple hero and worms and orb and upgrades and everything else.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK actually isn't level 3. I thought he was going to get it, but apparently it wasn't quite enough. Naga has some wonderful items here, by the way, but she's pretty low level. DK as well, low level. The level 3 demon once again throwing his weight around, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Brawling in the early game, brawling in the mid game. This is, I think, the big difference maker between Life and all the other Night Elves in this matchup. Is there actually good escape? Ooh, almost gets the demon here. Low HP ghouls everywhere, able to retreat with them. This was a really good salvage situation by 1-0. He is now very hurt though, and of course the demon can heal instantly. It is limited amount of moon juice, but it's great for instant healing. If the demon gets both middle items here, this would be amazing for him. 1-0 has to go for a heal potion, maybe. Didn't pick one up yet, though. Timing for the steal. A little bit too late on 1-0 side. Item on the ground. Big invul. Not bad at all. This can also be a great item here for mid-game brawling. Oh, having a wisp here for detonate would have been sick. Good coil. Right before the burn. But Life got the item, and I think that makes this totally fine for him. If he gets the second item as well, this should give him the leading position. Scroll of the Beast. Oh no, the Archer! They got blocked by the Dryads! Stupid Dryads. (1-0) of course needs a Lich. There's no way you can play without Orb of Corruption. So here's that Lich. Did he lose the 6th Acolyte, by the way? Seems like he did, so without the 6th Acolyte expanding is a bit harder.
A player's forces are under attack.
You've been waiting patiently for that Orb of Venom. One to 0 here, not playing Worms, not playing a tier 3 expansion apparently. Or is he going to do that now? Lich has the chance to pick up the skull if he really wants to. Nope, just the orb. No skull. No expo. Just one base, one base. And I think that's good news for Life. I think Life struggles the most when he's going against tier 3 expansion. He gets over aggressive against it. Naga looking very stacked here for 1-0, by the way. Close to level 3 as well. Oh, speaking of stacked Nagas, though, Life himself benefiting from a strong Naga right here. Demon comes in. Really good items for Life, by the way. Tank items on the Demon. Damage items on the Naga. That's looking nice. Naga gave her items, by the way, to the Lich. Oh. Fog Lightning right away on the Naga! Whew. Last second with that Invul Potion. Bear now comes in for the rejuve. Doesn't rejuve the Naga. That seems wild to me. Rejuve the Demon instead. Oh, Naga. Naga, what are you doing, bro? Careful now. Now he's got the mana. Rejuve in. Back in the fight. Really good burns by the Demon. Ankh was found here, by the way. Put that on the Naga. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Lots of Moonjuice Regen coming back in before too long. Nice Fog Lightning there on the ghouls, by the way. Demon at the shop. Goes for a heal scroll. Leaves the gauntlets behind. Uses the heal scroll here. Didn't seem to have too much value, though. Naga low HP, but don't forget about the Ankh. Gonna trigger that right here. And now the Knight of Naga might be in trouble next, but when the bears connect to the fiends, that's when you get the big damage that you love to look for. Fiends dying, ghouls dying. The 3 bears still on the ground. Not sure where the destroyer is. I must have missed that one going down. Killing the Dryad is huge. That means no more slow. Dryad falls. Level 4 on the DK. But the Demon is having a fantastic time here. He is putting in so much work. Perfect mana burn right before the coil. And that Lich is likely dead. Here comes the Dryad for the slow. Did he forget about Abolish? Seems like he did. Ooh, that Abolish would have been the kill here. But without Abolish, Lich should get away. Still a great fight for Life, though. He's got a big supply lead. And I would say, as so often, just manages these fights better. I think Life is just simply the better micro player these days. In the 1-base scenario, compared to 1-0. This is early in the series. Perhaps we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves. But this was another great engagement here by Life. Gauntlets to be picked up as well. And now it's nighttime. This is where things turn a bit more in the favor of the Night Elf. We have Moon Juice kicking in. Would love to see Wellspring. There it is. Being researched now. Of course, it's also benefiting from Ultra Vision. No upgrades yet for life. Those could also go a long way. Very good for Dryad Bears, of course. Oh, first Destroyer down right away. There, once again, the micro by 1-0 was not quite perfect. Dryads, though, also falling quickly, of course. Nice pullback on that one. Did he bring the dust? That's the one thing, seemingly, Life has forgotten. No dust for the reveal. There needs to be a wisp at the lab. And there is. Naga, for him, in trouble as well. Ooh, Life. Does he remember? He surely should remember that there's units over there. He's forgetting about the wisp, though. Gonna get 2 fiends here in the end. If the demon dies, that will be a problem. Demon is low HP. The Naga is returning in, though. Look at the confidence on Life. Staff pass, Naga save. God damn, but now the demon left behind. Miss on the Lich hit. Woo. Holy hell, he is playing it right on the edge. And the Lich in the meantime dies to the Dryad Bear army. Even without heroes, the Dryad Bears able to deliver to an extent. Dodges the Devour from the Destroyer. Nicely done there as well. Wait! Gets the Deathstroke. Solo experience. Demon now almost level 5. There it is. And that's GG. Exactly the kind of game that Life wants to play. One base versus one base. Micro wars. Start brawling in the mid game. Try to get ahead with a strong demon. Carry it through into the late game. And rely on your amazing. This can be a pretty good map for worms, because there's like trees everywhere to fly them above. But at the same time, when you don't go for Naga on this map, you lose all map control for a long time. The taverns here are so central on this map. It's very easy then to contest for the important orange camps, shops, and the furbolgs. So I feel like if you're going worms and you give up the Naga mid game, it's going to cost you a lot against a top Night Elf. Like Life, especially.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon always loves to get off to a good start, pick up a couple of items. It doesn't even have to be hugely, you know, amazing items, like a ring +5, but a little bit here, a little bit there goes a long way. A little ring of superiority, maybe. Circlet. Ring of protection, of course, always. Much beloved. 1-0 this time, more aggressively out on the map to contest quickly for some of these items. Being creeped by Life does not deny any of these units.
The town is under siege.
With the ghouls here out now, seems like this should be a pretty easy camp for 1-0 to lock in. Archer production, of course, pretty slow at the start with the Ancient of War creeping. Now we're going to see some more of them. 4 archers seems to be the usual sweet spot. Night Elf tech should be a little bit ahead here, right? Just a few seconds, but those seconds can matter when it comes to the Naga timing. Last hit goes to the DK. Item as well. Items are decent so far. Nothing crazy yet, of course. Not much creeping was done so far. Demon not selling the TP this time. So here it is. 4 archers. That also looks pretty standard. 4 archers, then Hunter's Hall. Boots along with it, of course. And now fighting level 1 versus level 2 is not really the ideal setup that Life would like to have. But he has to protect the Ancient of War. Losing that one would be very painful when it comes to taking the next camps. Demon needs to get in some healing. Moon Juice is looking good. Ooh, Archer's Invis. If there was dust here on the Death Knight, this would be dangerous, but no dust yet. 1-0. I guess should be picking up that now. Also bought a circlet. There's the Naga. And the double Naga. And this might be both Nagas in trouble right away. And this one is indeed surrounded and will indeed fall. Traded for 1 ghoul. As the Naga goes down. But this Naga might be going down as well. Oh, actually the cold attack should be able to save her barely. Another archer falling as well. Oh, that Naga. Got burned again. Demon didn't chase far enough maybe to get that kill. Gonna pick up an item here. And with that, it seems like the early game lead does certainly go to 1-0. Slippers, though, are very good. The Naga here still in serious danger of going down. But a potion is gonna rectify that. Oh, Demon did not see the creeping undead here, apparently. That Knight's so close to the level 3. Oh, creeps woken up by the Acolytes. And this should be more archer losses. At least one is going to go down here. Waiting for the perfect moment. With the heal potion. 2 archers going down this early game. Along with the Naga. Life here with a tough spot. Very far behind now in experience. Gonna have to TP out as well. Good DK block! Doesn't TP! He thought he could have hit, or rather survive 1 more hit. Very quick end to this one. Normally we always see the ogre being crept first. Demon picks up the item, goes to the next camp. Done differently here, to my surprise. Wait, he's not going to creep this already, is he? Oh, okay. It's not the common creep route. Normally it's the green next. But Life here is playing without immolation. Without immolation it's not harder to do. Going evasion first, looking for the first 2 items we picked up. Double gloves would be very unlucky. Here it's gloves and ring, that's pretty good. And there indeed is the quick creep of the Merc camp. Skelly Scout sees this immediately, by the way. Is 1-0 in a position to punish this? He's still pretty far away. Nice wisp placement, by the way, for Life. He is seeing all of this pretty much. Very important not to deny the big creep here. That would be very bad, but no deny. Soapy Mask is one of the worst items here, I would say. A little bit unlucky on that. I think Life should sell that. Sell the Soapy, get the boots, maybe a circlet. He also invested heavily in mercs, so getting some more money in here would be nice. He keeps the Soapy though. Level 3 timing on the demon is excellent. Gets it right there, but the DK has it as well. With double claws, no less. Coils here, doing some good damage, but the Moon Juice is looking pretty damn good. We got a bit of Shadow Priest healing also still available. Looks like again we're waiting for the Naga arrivals. One zero going for boots. That means he wants to go Naga. But level 2 mana burn is very good against Naga. She's a frail hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both Naga's gonna be quickly in trouble again, but it looks like Life is the one to lose her once more. Getting chased by the enemy Naga. Close call on the other Naga. Ghoul's hurt, Naga hurt, but here the Boots of Speed come into play. You can get one Ghoul for sure. Oh, the Ancient of War being lost here, that's pretty annoying. That limits the creeping by a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
The demon is still looking for the chase, maybe. There's no Narrow in the main base, but of course the Naga could go for a heal potion. There's that heal pot forced. So it's a Naga kill for a heal pot and a Ghoul kill. It's pretty even. The exchange here.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little late on the mana burn. Very little creeping here. Interesting. Oh, nice Ghoul block against the demon who's trying to go for that Naga. Now the Ghouls blocking their own friend. Naga trying to make it away. Oh, actually gets her. Really good starter stepping here by the demon. And now fighting against the Ghouls only, where there's no more coil, is very easy. This is where Life can trade super well, but he might just want this item over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadow Priest heal here is so good. Big heal potion. Oh my god, that is the dream item. Absolutely terrific. With that item plus the Naga kill, now it's certainly Life in the lead on this third map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, getting both middle consumable items here is fantastic for Life. If he gets a big invo potion, this would be incredible. Big healing also wonderful. He could put one on the DK, one on the demon and one on the Naga. Oi! Double big healing. Hallelujah.
A player's forces are under attack.
That is tremendous. And you always kept the zombie mask, by the way. So this one is now producing value on the Naga, so to speak. Ooh, claws plus 12. Look at this Naga. Plus 23. Triple claws, including the huge ones. One Ghoul might be going down here, caught by the Dryad slow. Dryads charging ahead, looking for the next Ghoul. Great Dryad micro by Life right here. Dude, the right clicks are crazy though against the demon. He's gonna use the heal potion here for sure, if this fight keeps going much longer. Yep, there it is. Second Ghoul kill. This makes it 3 Ghoul kills total so far this game. Passing the TP. The big heal potion still on cooldown. And that's 4 Ghoul kills. TP out. One archer dies. Good TP usage, I would say. But these claws are scary. Very scary. Demon would love to have some more defensive items.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nothing crazy tech-wise being added here in the undead main base. No temples, no boneyard. Level 4 on the demon. Warsong battle drums. Is that good? It's only +1 on the dryads. Doesn't seem like it's that good. And they will be sold. Chance for a creep jack here, maybe. Although it's a small cap, it's going to be gone quickly. Life is still looking for the fight. Gloves as well on the Naga here. My goody goodness. Demon could use Invul Rejuve here. The spell against the Rejuve comes in just a tiny bit late. Demon goes down as well. Demon Hunter taking lots more damage still. Burrows seem to be a little bit late here, maybe. Did he have the dust, by the way? I don't think so. Good mana burn once more. Naga caught in a bad spot. Rejuve with the Invul at the same time. Can now be dispelled though, but the big healing is still here. Look at those healing potions! Yeah, double big healing is goddamn incredible on Demon Hunter. Destroyer goes down. Naga level 3. She's close to falling, but here comes the next Rejuve, and the Destroyer out of the fight. And it is GG. And 2-1 for Life. Well handled here again by Life, trusting in a strong Demon Hunter. I think it also made sense on this map to play a more creep-heavy Demon, with how good the Merc Camp access can be, with the Shadow Priest, with the level 3, with the Berserker as well. Life, I think, playing this very smart. Of course, also executing on a high level, as he always does. This map, unlike Last Refuge, is not so easy to go for a quick level 3 with an Ancient of War creep route. I was about to say. Archer needs to help with the creeping here a little bit. No immolation at all, by the way, right? 0 immolation. Interesting. Of course, immolation good in the early game for creeping especially, and also against ghouls, but very bad in the late game. Compared to evasion, at least. Demon items here. Decent so far. And now we're meeting in the middle on level 2. And it has the upper hand here, though, for a while the archer count is low still, especially. Let's take a look at the tech timing once more. That's going to be very important for the Naga. This time it's the under the head by almost 10 seconds. That's pretty damn big, actually. And good items for the DK. I'm liking this start already. Demon surrounded as well. And now you would love to have immolation. You can at least burn all the mana. Oh, there's a Wisp coming for detonates. A little bit late, but in time. Wisp even getting away. And I would say that makes it a success for Life. It's low HP still. Oh, replenish potion. Ooh, that's so good right now. Life would love to have that himself. Yeah, Life here had a bit of a wrong read. He thought the DK was sticking around to creep this camp. He wanted to intervene. But DK fell back, went for the somewhat safe creep over there. Demon Wasting a bit of time, not really progressing beyond level 2 here, where the DK is now far ahead. Almost a full level. And the Naga timing should be faster for 1-2-0. Not having a dust seems weird, since we're going to be clearly battling for this middle. Ooh, nice save on the archer. Maybe not for long, though. Oh, item on the ground. He could have almost stolen it. Imagine that. Counter Naga came out. When the undead Naga doesn't have boots, she is a very viable target to get for the demon. Gonna pass the TP here. Oh, nice save though. On the ghoul, killed the archer. Small mistake here. Could have been done a little bit better by life. In the end though, item. Wait, I know we got the item already, of course. Ooh, Naga's looking very hurt here, by the way. Moonjuice is not great. Not really a very comfortable spot for life. Naga hurt. Demon not close to level 3. Good Acolyte Scout here as well. Sees where the next creep endeavor is gonna be. Talisman of Evasion. Well, that's great if you have Immolation, not in this case. Seems like a good position here for 1-0 so far, considering experience and items. Scroll the Beast, maybe not the best, but he did get both these consumables in the end. Demon now finally level 3. But that's at a time when the undead is about to get tier 3 already. Are we going to see an expansion this game? Both now clearing the bigger gold mines. These items can also go a long way. Ring of the Archmagi, that's quite nice for the demon. Not absolutely incredible. There's better drops here possible. Ho! Sobi Mask! 1-0's items are very, very good here. Just with the exception of the Scroll of the Beast. There is the Acolyte, by the way. It's going to be time for an expansion this game here on map 4. I feel like life plays way too aggressive against this tier 3 expansion. I talked about that before. In my view, the better course to go would be counter-expanding. I might be a bit biased on that. Maybe that's true. I love counter-expo playstyles. But from what I last saw, life normally takes a much more aggressive approach, trying to all-in the expo right here. And there's one big difficulty with that. That is that when you're fighting onto Blight, into Narrow Tower, it's a very hard fight to win.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got a Wisp over here. I'm not sure if you saw this so far. Demon is now looking very, very strong. This is amazing items for him. Gonna get possibly 2 tomes here as well. Angie tome. Strength tome. This is a Giga Demon right now. He's just lacking level 4. When the demon is so strong, he doesn't even need invul. You can put invul on the Naga. Or in this case, heal scroll. What are we going for? One bear finally, or rather immediately blown up with a Coil Nova Fog Lightning. Demon Hunter being ignored. Oh, there's no statues here on the ground. The sustain for the Undead Army is very bad without statue. In comparison. Demon Hunter having a hell of a time, but the rest of the Night Elf Army is enjoying this fight a little bit less. And the Naga might be the one falling here, getting chased, right-click down, and the Naga is gone. Demon there probably a little too slow to enter into the fight. Should have been leading the charge, having such strong items. But yeah, now we got the Blight here and the Narrow defending the expansion. And I feel like I see this so often by life. Shouldn't you just counter-expand? It does seem that way to me. You know, like... It's so hard to break that position. Wait. Guys, did you shot the last map without me? Angeline. We're gonna have the restream, at least. Okay, this is still very much the early game. Yeah, live bottom ref, bottom right. 1-0 top left. Live went for Ancient of War Creep at the Tiny Green Camp in case 1-0 is playing Fast Expo to be able to harass. But 1-0 didn't do that. It's a 1 base game here so far. But this could be a Tier 3 Expo game once more. Well, doesn't have Cold Arrow selected yet. No Ghoul lost right here. Demon is going in deep over here. Oh! We had a point where he lost the Demon. I was about to say, on Springtime. This time, though, he gets the kill, gets the TP out. Very, very narrow call here once again. The Slippers making the difference. It's an expensive kill, though. That cost the TP, lots of HP. And a lot of Moon Juice was required here. Ancient of War Creep here at the Merc Camp now very good for picking up big experience quickly. Lot of items on this map here. Casino Warcraft, it is sometimes known as. So far, the big drops haven't yet been found. This is also where Triple Hero will have a big advantage. If the game was really long, with lots of creeping, the items can always be shared between the Triple Hero easily, whereas the Dual Hero will run out of inventory space very quick. Big heal potion here for 1-0, that's pretty nice as well. Belt for the Demon. Okay. Rather, you would like to have some more armor. Or agility. That provides also, of course, armor. Experience is still pretty even here. Life just a little bit ahead. Creep jack time, though. One archer is gonna die easily. And another one, maybe even 2 archers here. Or, in the end, 3 archers here. Oh, that's a double level up. 3 and 2. Demon comes in from the side. There's no boot still on the Naga, by the way. This makes her life pretty dangerous. Looking at 1-0's side. Oh, the statue. Oh, that's a big pick. He's trying to get in front with the Dryad for the block, the cold arrow slowdown, and the mana burn for the kill. That's a huge kill on the statue here. That is so much healing prevented. Demon looking for the next one. And this is a classic life thing. He knows what timings to hit perfectly to get ahead early game and mid game. And that's right before the Frenzy is ready in the triple hero orb with the Lich. Very nicely done. Demon now hurt, will need some healing pretty bad. Got the Rejuve running already. And of course, no destroyers yet, so the Rejuve cannot be dispelled at the moment. Gets another Ghoul here. 1-0 is fighting too early though. 1-0, why are you fighting so much? You don't have your tier 3 upgrades yet. This seems way over aggressive. Then again, he's forcing life back for now. Second Rejuve here is amazing. Statue burned in the back, but now the Lich is here, and this is where life has to be careful. Another Rejuve. So many Rejuves. Demon getting Nova in the face. That's another Ghoul taken out. Ghoul losses are mounting. Naga for life might now be the next on the chopping block. It's really close, and she does fall. Lich low HP as well. Heal pot pass, and that will be enough to save him. All of a sudden, 1-0 here with the orb. With the triple hero, might be able to fight its way back into the lead. Staff out on the demon, by the way. 100 HP there only. And the res on the Naga is a little bit late. Life forgot about it for a little bit. Demon needs to pick up an Orb of Venom badly. And he doesn't have much Moon Juice. Seems like Life here has to play things a bit slowly now. Needs to recover his strength. Demon would love to get a Ring of Protection. He's got no rings so far, which is always a bit of a problem. Next big item for 1-2-0, we got the belt, which is not incredible for him. Strength items normally the worst between different heroes. Agi items amazing on Agi heroes. Int items amazing on Int heroes. Strength items not always amazing on Strength heroes. Sometimes yes, but like in this case, I would say probably not. What about the Orb of Darkness? How good is that one? It has to be the DK to carry it, of course. It can't be the ranged heroes. They have their own orb already. I would say that makes that pretty bad, probably. 1-0 could sell both these items, the belt and the orb, and get a lot of gold. He sold the orb, but keeps the belt. And life is now the one proactively expanding at 50. I like that. He got a Pendant of Mana, which is not that good, I would say. Lots of experience on the demon, by the way. He's getting pretty close to 5 already. But no ring on the demon hunter. Oh, no, wait, he finally got a ring. He got a little ring plus 3. Ring of Regen for the Death Knight. That's pretty nice, actually, I would say. Both now creeping the enemy lab. 1-0 can then go for the Night Elf base attack, force a TP home. Rune Bracers. Oh, baby. Yep, that is really good. Oh, actually, was 1-0 TPing home to go for the creep jack here. Killed one bear, right? Yeah, he killed one bear. Does that mean the lab is still there? No, I think 1-0 got the lab as well. DK, yeah. Picked up the Zoe mask. Gonna get level 4 here. Levels on 1-0 looking really good. Items looking really good. The one thing he doesn't have is an expansion. But maybe now he's going for it. There's the Acolyte moving out. There's the Expo. Pretty low lumber. Needs to put the ghouls back on lumber here. Pretty even game, it seems. I think Wanderer's items are way better, though. There's an item on the ground there as well at the expansion. And the Shade now giving a lot of vision. We have Ultra Vision to make up for some of the vision advantage. Rejuve on the Demon. If that gets dispelled here, that could be a problem. Double Rejuve. There's so many destroyers in the air, though. Rejuve dispelled again. Demon has to be staffed out pretty soon. Where's that staff? There's that staff. Demon has the tele-staff. Naga now seems to be in trouble herself. This might be an easy kill, but then again, she's got a potion at least. Whisk coming in for a bit of a block, maybe. Potion used. Hero's in trouble. Lich used the potion to survive. The Naga is falling for sure. Trying to force more potions out here. 2 destroyers were lost. The Naga. Oh, Naga 1-0. Is she dead? He's going to lose both heroes here. What is there? Just calls GG. Over chasing. Can't save the heroes. Without the TP, they're running into a trap. And Life takes that series with 3-2 in the end. Very strong, high-level demon in the end. And I love that he goes for his own expansion finally, not just banging his head against the wall.